Okay, the next item on the agenda is a similar petition now, and this will be, I know there was a letter previously written. I don't believe the attorney that was involved at that time is still involved, but this is a petition for a veterinary clinic on at 40 Radio Circle, which is the site of the former Carril School, a former health club, a former physical therapy location. Please.
All right, so hi, my name is Dr. Lindsey Thomas. This is my partner, Dr. Valerie Carril, and we're here representing C&T Veterinary Services. Thank you, Mayor Sindrich, Deputy Mayor Flora, and the board for your time tonight. I know it's a busy agenda, so I'm going to keep this as brief as possible. Some of the things that I was going to talk about were already discussed, so I think that already helps keep it a little briefer. So we are here representing a petition for a zoning amendment to be made in the RDX zone to add veterinary use as a permitted use in that zone. We actually have a lease signed for 40 Radio Circle in a space that's been vacant for a while. So we've been following the Planning Board and the Board of Trustees meetings when the previous petition has been presented and already again presented tonight, discussing the fact that currently the SC and ML districts are the only ones allowing for veterinary use. And they not only are not well suited for a professional or medical facility like a veterinary clinic, but they also have limited spaces available. Pet ownership has been growing tremendously in the last 10 years, and especially more so during the start of the pandemic. Mount Kisco is currently a retail, professional, and medical hub for Northern Westchester, and yet it only houses one veterinary clinic. We actually work in a neighboring town, and we've found more and more throughout the last few years that our client base has been coming from Mount Kisco and the surrounding towns, showing that there really is a need for more veterinary care in Mount Kisco itself. So the Planning Board's recommendation in its February 20th memorandum to your board, they recommended veterinary use be permitted in the general retail district as discussed, but also stated such uses, veterinary hospitals and clinics, may also be appropriate in other districts in the village. So we believe that the use is well suited in RDX because it already allows for similar businesses such as medical and dental offices. In fact, the space that we are looking to occupy was previously a pediatric dentist's office. Our clinic hours plan to be very similar to a medical or dental facility, open during the daytime and early evening hours Monday through Friday, and some limited early in the day Saturday hours. It's also in a business park setting, so it offers ample off-street parking, even less of an impact to neighborhood properties and traffic than the general retail district, which they have already deemed an appropriate zone for veterinary use. We've spoken with town planner Jan Johannesson and the building inspector Peter Miley, who have agreed that the zone is well suited. And for these reasons, we're requesting that you amend the zoning ordinance to allow veterinary hospitals in RDX as well. We're happy to answer any questions you have. We will be the two veterinarians working in that office, so we hopefully should be able to address your concerns. And thank you for your time.
And how many square feet would you be taking?
It's 2,600.
Okay. And the demographics that I'm sure you did the research, and the area that you'll be serving is going to support a second facility such as this, or even a third facility, and the need is there?
Yeah, I mean, where we currently work, there's about 3 small animal practices in very close proximity. We all are very busy. Pet ownership is high. And, you know, there is a different feel between a large animal hospital and a smaller mom and pop type clinic. And I think that there are people looking for either or. So I think there's always a need for that kind of more small town. We also do plan to have a surgery in a dental area and radiology. It's just on a smaller scale because there's only 2 of us.
Okay, and you haven't been before the planning board at all then? No. Okay.
At this point, you need a motion from your board to refer them over to the planning board. Yep.
Refer it to the planning board for
Correct.
review. And that's the technical issues, you know, the parking, the building I'm familiar with. I don't know if there's any access from the rear parking lot. I believe all the access would be from the front of the building. In any event, would somebody like to make a motion just to refer the RDX zoning application for 40 Radio Circle to the planning board for their review and recommendation to the village board?
So moved.
I'll second.
Questions? Mr. Brancotti?
Aye.
Aye.
Trustee Guerra. Mayor Sindrich.
Aye.
Thank you.
Okay, good luck in the expedited review. The fact is that some of the uses there, in my humble opinion, aren't as compatible as what you're proposing. So I'm talking about in the entire district. We know what Radio Circle was built for, research and development, and now it's
Everything.
all fell apart, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, all right, thank you, and good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks.